Okay, guys, today you are going to tell me what you have learned about the Mayas. We will be done today with the Mayas, and tomorrow we're going to continue with the Aztecs. Okay? Okay, so do you remember what you learned about them? I want you to do a little cloud. Remember, you're going to put your name, date on top over here, and then will be like your title on this cloud, and it says the Mayan civilization. And then I want you to put some drops. And on those drops, you're going to put what you remember that is more important that you learned about the Mayan. Now, I put kings because I remember we learned that their leaders are king. And I remember we learned about King Pakal and King Chan. And then I put harvest and maize because I remember harvest, which was what they did was maize and fishing. They thought that was very important for them in order to survive. And then I put temple because I remember that the pyramids, even nowadays, are very, very important. We go to see them sometimes, right? I don't know if you ever seen them. When I went to Mexico to visit, I went to go see the Chichen Itza temples, and those were amazing to look at how they built those places. Without any machinery, without any technology, they were able to build those places. And then I put pyramid, which goes along with temple, right? So after you do your brainstorm, this is a cloud and this is your drops, you can choose to do mine, or if you want to put different ones, because you can talk about the cities that you learned about. We can talk about the religions. Remember, we talked about how they think that the god of maize, the planets and the stars. So you can talk about that too. You don't have to choose mine. I want you to have 3 or 4 drops. Okay? If you want to have more, you're okay to have more. But I want you to at least have 3 of these drops, because then you're going to make one sentence to make them, to explain to me what you learned about that drop. Okay, so like for example, the first one I have is the Mayas harvest maize. That's a sentence. Uppercase, period at the end. And what does that tell me? That I remember about the Mayas harvest maize, and that's this drop right here. Okay, then my second sentence says the Mayas constructed big temples called pyramids. So I used both of these drops on my second sentence. And then it's a complete sentence. And then the third one says, the Mayas believed in many gods and had kings as leaders. So I have this drop. Do you see that? So go ahead, guys. Make your own. You can choose to have my sentences if that's what you remember, but you can also choose to have your own drops and your own sentences, okay? That's what you're doing today for work. We are doing a small sentence summary about what you learned about the Maya civilization.